It's also for his side. Trying to look for that shot again, changing it just at the last moment, Basil Hamid, and taking a single. Rotation of strike, very important in a situation like this.
Yeah, good come at the end. Drives that nicely. It's towards the sweeper, will only be a single. So very good bowling continuing from Sanchit Sharma.
He does exactly what you want.
Why he should get more strike. Oh, tries to go for that sweep shot once again, but excellent bowling from Sanchit Sharma. Now this plan is working for them. Put the field outside off stump and force Basil Hamid to manufacture a shot.
Yeah, good ploy. And he's bowling to his field as well, which you pointed out in the first place. And haven't dipped on Basil Hamid just a little bit. He wanted to get underneath it and played towards the vacant.
This is a very good over. Only thing missing is a wicket. Away outside off stump will be a wide delivery. That's smart work by Basil Hamid.
Better ball. Very good ball, in fact. What a good comeback from Sanchit after that boundary on the very first ball. Given away just 7 runs. Kept Basil Hamid quiet.
Well, this has been a good over through and through. I think the first delivery was also not a bad one. But Sanchit somehow, Basil somehow got a bit of under edge on that and that ran away towards the boundary. So brilliant over in progress. That's what they need. They need to stop the flow of runs, put that dot ball pressure on Basil Hamid.
They've pulled things back just a little bit in the last over or so. Basil goes extra this time and hits it beautifully into the fence for 4 to end the over with a flourish.
Hasn't timed this one, hasn't middled this one. 3 fielders converging, but it falls exactly in between them.
Yeah, no man's land. Lucky escape.
Sanjay Pahal. This one has been struck ferociously by family once again.
You're not the best of bowling from.
For the remaining 4 overs, and more importantly, who's going to provide him a breakthrough here? Because both Taimur Ali and Basil Hamid are looking well set out there. It seems like it's going to be Sanchit Sharma to bowl over number 17. He's been expensive as well, 25 from his 2. Full outside off as expected in these death overs. It's been nicely driven past the fielder at covers. 2 more to the total. He didn't really find any rhythm, but he's just come good in the last couple of them. Shuffles across, straight to the fielder. Good catch from Ramesh Shahzad. And Basil Hamid, well, after a good knock, a half century at a strike rate of over 200, will have to depart.
Yeah, just at the right time, they wanted to break this partnership. Basil Hamid gets the toe end of the bat, and Ramesh Shahzad, he's a gun fielder. Doesn't drop many. Safe pair of hands.
I think the umpires have asked Basil a good jump there. Was airborne when taking it. That's why it landed in an awkward position. Now, when he landed, it seemed like he may have got the ball to touch the ground. But did he have his fingers underneath? He does have very big hands, Ramesh Shahzad. But unfortunately, he's getting out of the frame by the time he's taken the catch and fallen off. Yeah, maybe this one. This is a better one. And I think he's done pretty well to make sure that he's grasped the ball quite firmly. Yes, I think we've got confirmation. And Hamid, 53 of 26. He's provided an important knock here for his team in an important game. 168 for 4. Four wickets down.
A similar kind of innings from him tonight.
Sanchit Sharma will want to be away from his arc. Won't want to be anywhere close to that stumps. Will want to be
way outside off on a Yorker length.
Yeah, good start conceding runs.
That is the problem when you're trying to go wide Yorkers. Every once in a while you will concede the batter. I think that won't be a problem from a bowler's perspective as long as you keep them under 200, which is going to be a Herculean task here. That should be another wide. Taimur Ali trying to get close, so that's why Sanchit Sharma will protest this decision. But I think it's a fair call.
It is. No, you could see Taimur standing on the off stump, or rather just a little outside the off stump as well. So when that is the case, the wide marker automatically shifts for the batter.
Oh, this is a full toss now. There's a couple of things to see here. Will this be a catch? Yes, but will it be a no ball? No, it doesn't seem like it. Just below the waist, and Sanchit Sharma has picked up 2 wickets in this over.
Yeah, lucky Sanchit, because that was and too much of height, no distance, simple catch for Syed. I mean, Taimur Ali will have to walk back. Are they looking?
But to maintain that momentum throughout the 20 overs becomes difficult. Good looking shot to start from Aaron Lilly down the track and driving it nicely. Gets a single, and I think his instruction coming out would be to give the strike to Sanjay Pahal.
Doesn't look like that because Aaron was eager to get back on strike. There was never a second. Let's look at the few wickets that fell in this over. First up, brilliant catch from Ramesh Shehzad at covers, and then this was the catch again.
Oh, low full toss. Sanjay Pahal probably does this in his sleep as well. He hits sixes for fun.
Well, that should be given 12. That's how far it's gone. It didn't look like he's hit it or timed it so well, but it just kept going. Just look at that. It just kept going on, and it's not come down yet. It's out of here. What a 6 to end the over. 17 overs bowled, 178 for 5.
It brought him up for 5, 3 overs to go. Now Desert Vipers Development have to deal with the raw pace of Ibrar Ahmed, who's been mighty impressive in this tournament. He's got 2 overs left and he'll probably bowl this one and the last one. Starts off with a bouncer. Leg side dish to Aaron Lilly, who will get the single and get that 6 hitting beast on strike. That is Sanjay Pahal.
179. So Sanchit Sharma got 2 wickets. We are going to check those 2 wickets now. First, it was Ramesh Shehzad with that catch.
Oh, very well bowled. He looked to dig that one out, but it just kept coming on his toes. He did well to get his foot away from it, and a brilliant bit of keeping as well.
Yeah, that was a good Yorker, and it got some movement in the air as well. Sanjay Pahal had to split, and good collect behind the stumps by Syed, Haider, Shah.
Even our cameraman couldn't keep up with the pace of that ball. It was bullet, that from Ibrar Ahmed. Straight back behind the bowler, and a brilliant bit of work at mid-off by Shahid Iqbal Bhutta. That was running away for a certain boundary.
What's with bowlers and them diving around and throwing themselves tonight? You've seen quite a few, and Shahid Iqbal has put his name in the hat as well. Look at that effort.
Ooh.
Very well done. That ball was bouncing at an awkward length from him, and he had to put his eyes away from it, but ensure that he kept his body behind the ball. Nicely worked away for a single, but overall I would give that credit to Shahid for that brilliant effort.
Yeah, it's good to see, isn't it? Fast bowlers also diving around, putting their bodies behind the lines. Gone are the days when they used to say that fast bowlers are lousy fielders. I think the game has evolved so much that it demands that you cannot have even one weak facet in your game anymore. They're relatively happy, the Desert Vipers Development dugout. Still batting to that Khuzaima bin Tanveer is padded up, and so is Hafiz Almas. They are 5 down. They bat really deep, the Desert Vipers. whacked away. Pace, no pace, it doesn't matter to Sanjay Pahal because he deals in maximums.
You bowl him full, you can play it straight down the ground. You bowl him short, he can pull you away for a maximum. So this time he decides to bowl short Ibrar, but he has to pay the price. Again, the margin of error is so less, minimum when you're bowling to Sanjay Pahal. That's gone over the ropes and will be given 6 runs to Sanjay Pahal.
That had some pace on it. Fell just in front of Haider, but they managed to cross over. And that means Sanjay Pahal will be on strike for the 19th over when it starts. 188 for 5. Picked up. Has he got the distance on this one? No. So Shahid Iqbal brought into the action and provides a breakthrough immediately.
Now this is good bowling from Shahid Iqbal. He bowled it away from the hitting range of Sanjay Pahal. Had to reach for it. Doesn't get the connection right. Meets the bottom half of the bat and a simple catch for long on. Syed completes the catch and Sanjay Pahal's innings comes to an end. 2 sixes in that, but he'll have to walk back. It's 188 for 6.
Good Yorker. Shahid Iqbal is brilliant at the death and he's doing a fine job for his team.
Yeah, started off well, got that wicket of Sanjay Pahal and now this Yorker again. Very difficult to execute those Yorkers with dew in place and very difficult to grip the ball as well, but he's done extremely well to be bowling in the death and not giving too many. Well, that's a very good sharp bouncer. So he's mixing it up really nicely and that is why he's such a special cricketer, Shahid Iqbal, and somebody who you should keep an eye on because he's got a bright future ahead of him.
Yeah, a couple of Yorkers, follows it up with a bouncer. Yeah, lots to like about him. It's a good build, nice run up, raw pace, and the most important in this tournament so far. Oh, another brilliant Yorker. He's executing them to perfection. Not much Aaron Lilly can do about that except dig it out and get the 1 run.
Yeah, the variations don't bowl length at the death, and that's exactly what Shahid Iqbal has done so well so far.
This is length, but I don't think he's latched onto it. In fact, it's gone straight to the fielder, Hussain Amin. Well, he's been busy down there, taking catch after catch. This time it's Khuzaima who has to depart.
Yeah, again, just not being able to hit it cleanly, Khuzaima, and that's because you're always second guessing whether it's going to be a short ball or a Yorker. This time the length, but he's not able to connect it cleanly, didn't play it straight, cleared his front leg, but the connection was not all that great. Another catch from Hussain Amin as he's been kept busy at long on. 190 for 7.
Yorker dug away. Will get the single and get off the mark.
And that's the end of the over, so he'll keep strike for the next. It's 191 for 7 with 1 more over to go.
Run mark. And that'll put them in a very comfortable position. Not that they already aren't, but there's always that psychological edge that you have once you cross 200 in a T20. Ibrahim around the wicket. This should, just evade Syed Haider Wasi Shah. Good bouncer. And Hafiz Almaz just about got it to go away from the keeper, pick up a couple of runs.
Yeah, that was a sharp bouncer from Ibrar. Also coming around the wicket, so he's looking if the umpire's given it for as a 1 for the over. Not really. It was on the chest of Hafiz Almaz.
Interesting this from Ibrahim Ahmed coming around the wicket to the right hander, just maybe taking that ball away from his hitting arc, because they would like to go leg side. Really have to create a lot of power behind the shot if they are to execute it. But he has created the power. This is mighty, this is huge, and this is Hafiz Almas.
That's one of the best shots that you would see. Hafiz Almas getting into groove here. That was a length ball, and look at the way he's bounced on that one.
Can you believe there's a batter who can strike the ball so well? In that number 9, that is the depth of the batting that Desert Vipers Development have. Unbelievable striking this.
What a good shot that is. Ibrahim Ahmed missing his mark. Can't be bowling there. Can't be bowling that length. You either have to be short or you go full. At that length, you are just asking for trouble.
They can certainly have a chat with Shah Iqbal. Get some inspiration from his bowling partner. Is that an edge? No, big swing and a miss. That's the line he wants to be on, just outside off.
Now where are the slower balls, Samir Yunus? Again, fast delivery coming around the wicket using the crease, coming wide of the crease and then creating that angle. But where are the slower deliveries? Where are the Yorkers? Ibrahim Ahmed.
Sometimes fast bowlers, because they're known for their raw pace, almost find it insulting for themselves to bring the slow ball out. But in this format, you need that variation. You cannot be limited to just one facet of your game. Hafiz Almas is standing deep in his crease as Ibrahim Ahmed runs in. Oh, didn't get the middle of that one. Inside part of the bat, and they'll cross over for a single. 200 comes up for Desert Vipers Development with that single. So now that should make them feel really, really good. In a big game, the semi-final, they've done the job with the bat, one would think. Now it's up to their bowlers to defend this good total that they put up.
Yes, 200 runs on the board, always a big plus in a semi-final. You're batting first, runs on the board do help, but there's no room for complacency, and Abu Dhabi Knight Riders will definitely look to chase this down. Slower, that's much better from Ibrar. Rolled his fingers over the ball, and Aaron Lilly just couldn't get back to ball. But the good news is, it's going to be Hafiz Almas facing the last ball of the innings.
201, slower delivery from Ibrahim Ahmed. Aaron Lilly trying to make room, but he was completely deceived by the change of pace. Hafiz Almas took an early start. Woke up at 4 a.m. today. He made sure he got there to keep strike for the last ball. Right then, will it be a big 6 to end things off, or will Ibrahim Ahmed triumph? Oh, he's connected well, but it's gone straight to the fielder. So wicket to end this innings of the Desert Vipers Development. Hafiz Almas, well, he hit that one big 6, but looking to replicate that, will lose this wicket.
Yeah, just not able to get underneath that ball, not enough elevation and distance, and Shah Iqbal completes the catch. So 201 is the final score as Hafiz Almas scores 10 and walks back on the last ball of the innings. So 202 is what the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders Development will be looking to chase in the second innings. Overall, I think it's evenly balanced at the moment. Both the teams will go into the dugout thinking that they have a very strong chance of winning this game. Desert Vipers Development batting first, got to 201. 34 came from the skipper Tanis Suri, who scored really well, was looking good in prime touch but gave away his wicket at the wrong time. 46 from Usman Pandit, who just was outstanding alongside his skipper. Basil Hamid came up next, and he too ensured that he contributed towards the Desert Vipers development.